This NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And two smart teams here, Doris, with a lot of experience.
Yeah, you get the understanding from coaches that veterans win for a reason in this league. They're not going to be surprising each other. They're going to understand it's about execution and making shots, playing quality defense, something about playing with teams that have experience.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Whoa! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Now here's Harden. And here's Zubac outside. First shot won't go.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Wiggins, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Outside Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Doris, looking back at James Harden's time in Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston. Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful.
Out to Leonard. Fires, top of the key. Miami grabs the miss.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to Ware. That shot off the mark. Oh, solid D from Leonard. Now Harden. Let's go with a 3. On the wing, Harden. Back to Zubac. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Bogdanovich, no good. Miami leading by 4. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Here's Ware. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
And Los Angeles making a change here.
Number 33.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Wiggins looking around. 4 on the clock.
Heat foul. Andrew Wiggins. First personal foul.
1:07 left in the first quarter here. Leonard outside. Over Adebayo. The rebound by Ware.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
To the inside. Adebayo. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Harden from outside. The rebound by Ware. Miami leading by 5. Wiggins outside. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Here's Harden. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here's Ware. Over Leonard. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Miami closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Miami.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
That's nice. Let's hear it.
Miami leading by 7. Now here's Rozier. Pass to Anderson. Back to Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Terry Rozier in amongst the trees gets that one to go.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
We are talking about a solid 230 pounds. Kawhi Leonard's strength and his frame allows him to get shots off under duress.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian, and it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career, but boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
Here's Rozier. The rebound by Eubanks. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Leonard. Misses off the left iron. Rozier looking around. Kicks it out to Anderson. Down low. And there's the call on Drew Eubanks.
Drew Eubanks.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Highsmith. No points so far. Leonard with the ball. Can't connect from short range.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And here's Rozier. And it's in there. Rozier's got his second basket.
Yeah, just letting his offense come naturally in pick and roll action. Terry Rozier very comfortable in this space.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Now Rozier, 5 on the clock. Pass to Love. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Clippers ball.
Clippers trail by 6. And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
BA, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Leonard. The 3-ball. Rebound Miami.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Pass to Rozier. Back to Love. Baseline jumper. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Leonard. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Third team foul. Substitution on the floor.
1:02 left in the second. Leonard can't get it to go.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Soft touch on the teardrop. Hero is such an unpredictable player on offense.
Right wing. Pass to Eubanks. From deep. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Heat leading by 11. Here's where. Eubanks defending. Here's where. Shot clock at 6. Adebayo, the open look. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Works for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Miami. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More 2K action in just a moment. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Erik Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Jones sets a screen. Here's Harden. And he comes up with a bucket. Harden's gotten his second bucket.
I tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
And it's Derek Jones with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. Clippers trail by 11. To the paint. Outside for Harden. Launches a three. Adebayo grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Hero outside. There's the triple. That shot off. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have. It's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Miami leading by 11. Now here's Hero. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Ware, that's good. Ware's got 8 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Up top, Powell. No made baskets yet. Pass to Zubac. And he drives in. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense.
Well, Zubac refused to be denied. Nice job putting it on the deck and going through contact.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. Well, Doris, whenever Derek Jones Jr. is out there, we're all expecting a highlight from him.
Oh, there's no question. The dunk champion back in 2020, this guy is only 6'6", but his hops, some of the epic throwdowns he has, oh my goodness.
Kicks it to Hero. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Zubac. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Harden. He takes it in. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Different look for Miami. .119 left to play in the third quarter here. Rozier with it. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Highsmith. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Left side. Out to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Hits a three-pointer. And now just a 4-point Heat lead.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And here's Rozier. To win the cold spell. Miami, no good that time either. Stolen by Anderson. Fast break Miami. Here's Robinson. And he gets the bucket. Robinson's got 5 now.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Kawhi Leonard.
He hits the second from the line. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Love. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Miami out in front. They lead by 5. After a quick break.
The Heat, 29. Come on, everyone.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Powell, it's good.
This guy is always shot ready. Norman Powell's instincts as a scorer are exceptional.
Wiggins outside. There's a screen. Pass to Ware. Good work defensively by Leonard. The Clippers trail. Leonard spikes it down.
After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Harden uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Yeah, just a smart call by Harden. Using the pick to shake off the defense and get himself a look.
Here's Ware. Hero outside. To stop the run. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Leonard outside. Here's the teardrop. Leonard just bullies his way in for the score.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Wiggins outside. Now Adebayo. Pass to Burks. Shot clock at 5. Ware, that's good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Leonard outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. On the wing, Burks. Doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Here's Leonard. Good D by Adebayo.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Here's Leonard. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Hero right side. Adebayo up top. Outside Burks. That 3's off the mark.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Powell outside. Takes a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. They lead by 1. Here's Ware. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Here's Ware. It's rebounded by Zubac. 58 seconds left in the final quarter. Money!
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise. And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that. Boy, that's a big-time finish at the critical moment. Zubac with a clutch shot.
And now we've got an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Now Los Angeles with it.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And they stop the clock. As soon as they